Now I'm going to go through the iPad with several accessibility settings that I think you should know about so you can figure out if you can use them with some of your students. So most of the settings are under Settings, General Accessibility. So there's lots of options for vision, media switch control, for interaction, etc. It's really important to try these accommodations one at a time. Okay? Change one setting, figure it out, decide how it works, and if you want to use it, and if you don't like using it, then go ahead and turn it off and try another one. Don't set 17 of them and then go and see if you can figure out what they did, because you could easily lock yourself into a mode where you can't figure out how to get back. So that's just something I want to mention. When you start playing with accessibility features, use them one at a time until you know what you're doing. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to do guided access. Guided access is a way to keep a student focused in one specific app. They can't switch over and play with anything or use other features of their iPad or other apps. So it's two steps. First, you need to turn on guided access, and then I'll show you how it works. So let's flip over to the iPad. To turn it on, you go into Settings. Okay. And go into the Accessibility section. Okay, then here you got to go down. See this section called Learning, Guided Access. Go into it and make sure that the green is turned on. You can set passcode settings. If you don't set it here, it'll ask you to set it when you go to use it. Time limits I wouldn't use, because all it does is it stops working after a certain period of time. So unless you want to set the time limit to like the end of the period, then you don't have to disengage guided access when it's done. All it does is stop working. It doesn't give you warnings or anything. So make sure that your guided access is turned on in accessibility. Okay, then to use it, you go into an app that you want to lock the student into. Then you click the bottom dot, the bottom home button, 3 times. Oops, I didn't do it right that time. Okay, see, it gives you a message, guided access started. Now, if the student tries to do something, it won't let them use certain things. Now, if the student tries to get out of it, you have to enter the passcode. Make sure you use a default passcode. Okay, now this is what the guided access screen looks like. You'll see on the bottom, you can set buttons, you can set touch, and you can set the time limit. On the top, it's got to end guided access or to resume it. Okay, if I resume it, now it tells me it started again. If I try to get out of it, it tells me to quit the button, click it, and then I have to enter the passcode. So you can see that the student can't control it. You have to be able to put that passcode in to use it. When you're done, you can just then click End, and it tells you the guided access is ended. Then you can go and do other things on the iPad as you want.